So in my family, my 2 younger brothers are so from my mother's second marriage, and so I'm still the only person in my family who looks like this. So my mom is African woman, black Xhosa woman. My father is Swiss from Switzerland, so he was a white man, and so I look like this. And then my mom remarried a black man, so my brothers don't look like me either, right? And I remember what was really beautiful was my brothers. We always spoke about this stuff. So my parents, they were like, "Yeah, different dads. We get how this works." So my brother one day, I pick him up from school, right? He's really young at the time. It was what, maybe like, I'm trying to think, it was 9, maybe 10 years old. And he gets in the car, and he's just deflated. He gets in the passenger seat, and he fastens his seatbelt. And I'm like, "What's going on, Isaac?" And he's like, "Hey, Trevor." He's like, "Oh, kids, man. I can't do this. Kids." So I go, "Oh, kids? Tell me more." And then he's like, I just don't know what to do with kids, Trevor. You know, like today, one of my friends said, "Ooh, are we walking home?" Then I said, "No, my brother's picking me up." Then he said, "Who's your brother?" Then I said, "Trevor." Then now when we're walking, he sees you in the car. Then he says, "Who's that?" Then I said, "It's my brother." Then he says, "But how can your brother be white?" Then I said, "He's not white. He's not white, he's mixed." Then he said, "But you're not mixed, you don't look the same. How can your brother not look the same?" So now I'm like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through this." So then I'm like, so what did you say to him? And he's like, "Trevor, I have to explain it the way kids understand." He said, I just said to him, I said, "Zweli, you've got to understand, people are like chocolates, okay? Like you can have a white chocolate, and you can have a dark chocolate, and you can have a milk chocolate, but it's all Nestle, okay?"